Do you want to know more about women empowerment?
Good morning. Welcome to this week's edition of
Hey,
W
how's
Talk.
it going? This is Trax Momentum with me, Diana, on the Friday edition.
Good morning and welcome to W Talk. Right, Women Talk.
Welcome back to W Talk. It's calling you in the studios of TRAXXfm.
Tune in to W Talk every Fridays from 11:15 to 11:45 a.m. only on TRAXXfm.
Experience the excitement right here on TRAXXfm.
11:15 a.m. on the clock right now. Of course, every Friday we have W Talk on Trax. And today, as I mentioned earlier on, we have a very special guest, Emily, Syafirah, Zamrod in the studio today. Obviously, in conjunction with Teachers' Day that just happened on Monday. Happy Teachers' Day, by the way.
Thank you, Elle.
Right, so we have Emily here today. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, so how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling great to be able to be here for my first time at TRAXXfm.
Wow, nice one. And you look really, really pretty. And
thank you so much.
yeah. Okay, so we're also on Facebook Live right now at TRAXXfm Official, so you can go on there and say hi to Emily if you want to, yeah? So, okay, I mean, obviously my producer gave me a profile of you, right? And I'm so impressed. I'm so amazed because I'm a part-time teacher myself, okay? So when I saw yours, I'm like, okay, this is nothing compared to her. But yeah, could you tell us a little bit more about yourself? You know, do you teach, what kind of subjects do you teach in general?
Okay, hi everyone. I am Emily Syafirah Zamrod, an English teacher from SMK Alor Janggus. Yeah, I'm an English teacher, but at the same time, I'm also teaching other subjects such as arts and moral education when I was in SMK Damansara Jaya.
Right.
Yeah. And I'm also I enjoy myself training students for competitions.
Wow.
Yeah,
what kind of
such as
competitions?
Chorus speaking.
Oh, nice.
In the last competition, I got my team to win the first runner-up.
Oh,
yeah, the
nice.
First runner-up with the Best Conductor Awards.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I really enjoy being surrounded by lots of students around me.
All right. And I'm looking at this one as well. Right now, you are teaching in Kedah, right?
Yes.
Right, there we go. And, you know, if you've never heard of Emily, she has obviously a YouTube channel. I'm so happy that you also have a YouTube channel. So, popularly known as Teacher M, right?
Yeah.
Teacher M. So that's what the students call you.
But
Teacher M.
my student will call me Teacher M, but my YouTube channel is known as English Made Possible with Teacher M.
Oh, that's nice. So, all right. Okay, we'll get to that a little bit later on because I'm so inspired by that. And it's understood that every year more than 7,000 applications for TESOL, right?
Yeah.
TESOL Foundation are received by UITM, and that's obviously where you got your TESOL Foundation, right? UITM. So who or what inspired you to take up TESOL and also choose teaching as a profession?
Well, actually, when I finished my school, I applied for the universities. So TESOL was actually my fourth choice. Yeah, but that was the first offer I received from the university.
Right.
And the person who were really happy with this offer were both my late grandparents.
Oh.
So they will start promoting to me about how this profession is so noble. So you have to enroll in this course. Actually, I really want to be something else.
Oh.
So to impress them, okay, because of the great promotion saying that teaching is a noble profession, so I enroll in the TESOL program. But as I go along with it, I start to fall in love with this profession.
That's nice. That's nice.
So I start to reflect, seeing that, what my grandmother told me was right about myself. Yeah.
TESOL is teaching English as a second language, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I always get that confused between TESOL and TESOL.
Yeah, TESOL is a different thing.
What is that?
I think that one's something to do with the TESOL is teaching English second language.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
TESOL, I think teaching of second. I'm not sure.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, never mind.
I think because it was back then we learned about that.
Yeah, exactly. Same here. But obviously, Emily has won the National Level Teacher Icon Award 2022, or also known as the Anugerah Ikon peringkat Kebangsaan Guru Pendidikan Maya. So congrats to that. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yeah, so you bagged the first place out of 16 participants under the Icon of Virtual Teacher category in Kedah State. As well as the national level recipient of the Teacher Icon Award 2022 among the 5 shortlisted candidates. So how did you feel, firstly, when you received the prestigious awards? How did you feel? Did you expect that?
I'm not sure myself. There could be someone who's better than me, but I really feel really grateful. Yeah, it's such an amazing experience for me. Yeah, amazing feeling to be recognized for the awards, and I feel like all my hard work paid off. They appreciate my efforts, and I would like to thank the Ministry of Education for this award, to come up with such an award.
Yeah.
Because in a way it could motivate all the teachers, to excel in the profession, especially when we want to embrace in the digital world.
Yeah. So how did you first get noticed, by the award? Did you submit your teachings, or how did they notice you, through YouTube or?
No, actually, I was chosen by the PPD Alor, the district office of Kota Star. By Encik Shahril.
Right.
Yeah, he's the one who nominated me to be in the competition.
All right. So who were you up against? Like, did you know who you were up against in the Teacher Icon Award 2022?
Again?
Did you know who you were up against?
Up against.
Yeah,
I'm not sure myself.
Wow, so it's just a surprise.
Yeah,
you woke up one day and you won.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I didn't know who are other participants. Yeah, we were not told.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So once again, congratulations. I'm pretty sure our viewers right now on Facebook are saying congratulations as well. So as a versatile teacher yourself, because you mentioned that you don't only teach English, you teach like arts, Pendidikan moral, right? So what does it take to be a versatile teacher, and what is your approach?
In my opinion, I think being a versatile teacher is to adapt yourself to different circumstances. For example, like in time of pandemic, you have to adapt and adopt with a totally new environment in the teaching profession. So, for example, like we have to go through the PDPR, teaching from home. The students are learning from home. That required teachers with a lot of new skills that they have to learn. They have to adapt. But no matter how to handle it, they have to ensure how the peoples are willing to engage, and the teachers have to be creative.
Yeah, exactly. I think during the pandemic, for 2 years now actually, because right now I think a lot of students are still going through what you call hybrid learning, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes I still do teach on Zoom, like Zoom Classroom or Google Classroom, something like that. And I feel like during the beginning, right, when we all had to start with the online classes, it's like, wait, no, it's too much. And then now they're asking us to go back to physical. I'm like, no, don't. I don't want to go back to physical, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way?
Yeah, I feel the same because I really enjoy myself teaching via online.
Yeah, there are more materials to show as well, right?
Yes, and it has lots of colors. For example, if you go in the classroom, it will only be chalk and talk and whiteboard. Exactly. Yeah, so we do not want to move to traditional anymore.
I really don't want to, but there are pros and cons, because in my opinion, right, I think I definitely 100% prefer online learning lah. But there are some students, we don't know what. Whenever I ask, can you please turn on the camera? We don't know what they're doing, right? Maybe you're watching some stuff. So that's always the most annoying part lah, I'm trying to teach you, I'm giving my full energy here to teach you and show you stuff and share screen and stuff like that. So in your opinion, right, how do you attract the students to get interested in their studies?
You mean during the online classes?
Yeah, of course.
The online classes? Yeah, I would have poster to invite them to my class earlier to tell them what's to be done during the class. For example, I allow them to bring some sweets or chips because they were at home. Yeah. You see? And then I attract them with activities to do online such as random race. where I would tell that, okay, I will give you like 5 seconds to go to the kitchen and get the healthy food from the kitchen. Yeah. So they will look forward for all those things.
Yeah.
And I also have an interesting activity where I call it virtual walk.
Okay.
Where the students would travel with me via online.
Okay.
I would choose the places that they wish to go. For example, recently we went to Amsterdam. So I show them different types of transportation that they have. You know, we have all the trams.
Oh, yes.
And lots of bicycles in Amsterdam. So we travel. Yeah, you know, we have the virtual walk via online that we can get from the YouTube channel.
Really? Okay, I didn't know that.
Yes, you have to try that with your students.
Wow.
I'm sure they will enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the most creative one I did was word search. Okay, guys, whoever finds the most words in 5 minutes wins a candy. That's all I do. But yeah, any other creative ways online do you have? For teachers who are still teaching online. So any tips, like besides those two, right?
Yeah.
The virtual run and also the grab the kitchen in 5 seconds. That's actually quite cool. Are there any kind of creative tips?
Creative for the teachers?
Yeah, online.
You know, like via online, now they are giving teachers lots of workshops and webinars to train the teachers to use the devices to make them adapt with the new environment, the digital world.
Right.
It's just sometimes there are too many things, too many applications that make them confused. Well, actually, I would encourage the teachers to choose any specific apps. As for me, I'm quite comfortable with an application called Canva.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I use for my YouTube channel, for my graphics, and as well for my classroom, for my slides presentation.
Right.
So the teacher can actually just pick a specific application that they feel suitable for their lessons, suitable for the topics that they are teaching, or maybe other platforms that suit the subject that they are trying to teach to the pupils.
All right, so that was online. So when it comes to physical class activities, what do you do to get the students not to fall asleep?
Yeah, that's what I faced when the school first opened after the pandemic in August.
Exactly.
Yeah. I went to the class, so I thought, this is going to go back. We are going to go back to the traditional ways. It could be fun for me.
Yeah.
And when I asked the student, "Do you happy to go back to school?" They said yes. So when I saw them on class, they were like, lack of mood, not answering the question, especially when they are wearing masks.
Yeah.
So they took the opportunity to not answer the question given by teachers. Yeah. So what I did was I decided to still continue with the using the devices during my lessons, where I still have the slides presentations.
Right.
Yeah, the slide with the transition, with the effects to make them enjoy the lesson. And slowly, as I pass by with all these activities, my students are very happy, and I really get their retention during classes and engagement. Yeah.
So the slides still stay. What about let's say, because when I go to physical class, I have to bring my own laptop and stuff like this, right? Because I still want to show them stuff. However, a lot of teachers are resuming using chalk and whiteboard. Yeah. So I don't know how to stay. It's kind of also my fault because 2 years since we're using computer and laptop and stuff like this. So now it's more difficult to get back to the creative side when it comes to physical. Do you have any activities aside from the slides that you prepare? Because obviously slides is very fun, but do you have any other activities that can get your students more creative and engaged as well?
Yeah, I took my students around the school for a travel as well.
Oh!
Yeah. And
so
then,
not virtual this time?
Yes. And then I took the opportunity given by the Ministry of Education to allow the pupils to wear their normal clothes to school.
Oh.
So I told them, tomorrow all of you just put on your normal attire, as long as they are neat and tidy. So you can come to school. We're going to have an exploration in school. So I took them for a walk. So I give them some tasks to do while they're walking. So they need to answer questions. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. All right, that's a new trick for me. Okay. All right, right now we are on Facebook. You can follow us there at TRAXXfm Official. We'll be taking a song break right now, and we'll be back in a bit.
Feel good radio station. Make me feel good. Anywhere, anytime. TRAXXfm.
Direct to your home, in the car, or at work with 50,000 watts of power and no satellite dish required.
11:31 a.m. on the clock right now, and of course we are speaking to Emily Syafirah Zamrod, and she won the National Level Teacher Icon Award 2022, also known as the Anugerah Ikon peringkat Kebangsaan Guru Pendidikan Maya. So we're also on Facebook Live right now at TRAXXfm Official, so you can go over and say hi to her. I know you've got a lot of messages already. So right now let's talk a little bit more about your personal life lah.
Okay.
Okay. Don't worry. It's very inspirational. Okay. So you are a mother of 3, right?
Yeah.
So being a mother of 3, how do you manage and juggle your time? Because you've got obviously your professional career, and then your YouTube, and then your kids. Yo, I can't even find time to make breakfast. So, yeah.
For me, I would say I think I'm quite used to that. I would go to school in the morning and then come back in the afternoon. I would have lunch with my family. I usually spend time for my YouTube developing the content at night. I don't mind staying up to 3 to 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, developing the content because I'm really passionate in doing YouTube.
Cannot relate lah. Cannot relate.
Yeah.
No, okay, I
really enjoy myself. I'm quite passionate. As long as I love what I'm doing, I don't mind staying up late.
Then what time do you wake up?
I would wake up for school usually like 6:30 in the morning.
So that's 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, sometimes late. I would ring my principal to say that I'm a bit late today. I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness, that is pure dedication. I love it. So tell us a little bit more of a day in the life in Emily lah.
Yeah, I would say like as for my children, I also involve them in the video making of my YouTube. This is because I want to expose them to this experience. Besides, when it happened, the pandemic happened, the school was closed, so they also got nothing to do. So my 3 children, Adia, Ezra, and Yase. So I involve them in my channel where they would do the voiceover. So if you listen to my video or you watch my video, if you listen to voices reading the text or sentences, that would be their voices, as well as my niece Maisa. Yeah.
So the whole editing process takes like what? How long for you?
Editing. Actually, it's not easy to come up with one particular video. You need a proper planning. Where I'll come up with the script first to identify the topic that I want to teach for that particular lessons.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I will develop the script. I develop the script.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, then only I will do recording and
edit lah.
Edit. But now it's easier because I'm quite used to Canva. So Canva helped me a lot to develop my graphics.
Oh, cool. All right, I need to check that out. So once again, her YouTube channel is English Made Possible YouTube channel, right? English Made Possible. I'm going to follow it right now. Having to prepare ahead for the school subjects because you need proper preparation and stuff like that, and juggle between preparing your YouTube video contents, like you said, it takes a lot of time and energy, right? And attending your family events and stuff like that. So what were the challenges, or what are the challenges that you faced, and how did you overcome those challenges? Because I feel like what you just mentioned, I don't think you have even 1 hour for yourself in a day. So, how did you overcome any of these challenges?
But actually, I take it that those things are also all for myself. I'm doing that for myself, and I'm happy with it. I think positive about it. And I mostly spend time with my family doing all these things. So I don't feel like I'm all doing this alone. And I also get support from my school teachers, from my principal.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and the challenges is that when I have a few viewers from the students, mostly the SPM candidates, who ask me towards the very last minute to come up with videos for speaking tests, listening tests. Like last year for the SPM examination, towards last minute they were asking for it. So it took me like 5 days to record 3 videos. For the examinations, and I managed to get like 60,000 views within 3 days. Yeah, for that 3 videos.
Wow. 3 videos.
Yeah, 3 videos for the speaking, because we have 3 parts for speaking test for SPM, part 1, 2 and 3. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, okay, so let's look at how you plan your content, because obviously when you when you kind of film, you edit your script, you prepare your script, how long does it normally take for you?
I don't have any specific time because it based on the time that I really actually have.
Yeah.
If I'm not busy, then I'll be able to finish up like maybe in 2 days time. I think that's the fastest, 2 or 3 days.
Right.
Yeah,
okay. Then how often do you upload on your YouTube channel?
That one also, if it's school holidays, then I have more time to do it, then I can produce more videos. But let's say if I'm quite busy, so I won't be able to produce.
I see. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're talking more about your YouTube channel now. So can you tell us more about your YouTube channel? Obviously, it's a lot of speaking, teaching English and stuff like this. So when did you start your YouTube channel? And and you said you've already got approval and support from your school headmaster, and stuff like this. So when did you actually start your YouTube channel?
I started my YouTube channel on April 2020.
Oh!
Yeah, when the pandemic first happened, when the school was closed on March, so I started it on April. So I find YouTube is a good platform because the pupils are able to refer and look at me on screen even if they are not able to see me in schools. So it is very flexible because they can access to the videos at any time, any place, and it is they can watch the videos repeatedly if they do not understand the content. And at the same time, it also practice them on note-taking skills. And together with my videos, I also attach, it's like an integration of materials where I have materials provided for each of my video, such as worksheets, I have quizzes and notes.
Right. So all of those will be in the description.
Okay. At the description sites, and at the same time, all those materials also I put them in the Google Classroom. So the students can access at any time.
That's very good. Very good initiative. And so when you wanted to start your YouTube channel, how did you start? Like, did you just say, okay, I'm waking up today and I want to start my YouTube channel? How did you, what did you think
actually,
about?
I came across a few videos by the YouTubers among the teachers. So I got inspired. So I told myself, why not I try one?
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
So that's how it started.
Wow. And then boom.
And then boom. Wow. Not really boom at the first time. Yeah.
Okay. So when you started your channel, did you tell the headmaster or anything like that?
I didn't tell the headmaster earlier because we were at home. Yeah, I straight away produced and shared the video.
Right.
But when my new principal came to the school, Encik Saridan, okay, his name is Encik Saridan Abdul Hamid.
Yeah.
Okay, he is very supportive and he encouraged me to continue with what I'm doing. And we just recently set up a mini studio in our school.
Wow.
Yeah. For the students to experience doing video making. Yeah,
that is amazing. You see, all thanks to you, Emily.
Yeah.
Wow. So, how is the response from your audience? Because you mentioned earlier on that when you first started, the views weren't a lot, right? So, how is the response now compared to when you first started during the pandemic?
Okay, I think I got more response now, and then the students look forward for my videos, and up till now, I think in less than 2 years, I already got 17,000 subscribers.
Wow!
Yeah, and 600,000 views in less than 2 years.
That's amazing! Yeah. Congratulations
Thank
to
you.
that. It's very good feat actually. So when you first started, how did you get your video out there? Because I'm pretty sure it's not like suddenly your first video then you get 20,000 views, right?
No.
Okay, how was it? Tell us the experience.
Yeah, I keep waiting, Like first, I got 3 views, and then it moved up to 5 views, 7 views. I wonder who's at that time. I really want to know who was actually watching my videos.
Oh, that's nice.
But my children kept scolding me, saying that you're not able to see who's looking at you, who's liking and who's not liking.
There we go.
Yeah.
And then it suddenly became like, did you share it and then it just exploded?
It just exploded.
Really?
I do not know how.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very good. Congratulations to that once again. So, obviously the content of your YouTube channel is based on studies and stuff like that, right? So, what triggered you to share such contents? during the pandemic?
During the pandemic, looking at my students, they were not able to go to school, and I see that, as I told earlier, YouTube is a flexible platform for me to share a lot of knowledge to my pupils, and not just my pupils. I also receive a lot of viewers from all over the world.
Wow!
Yeah, and teachers as well.
Amazing.
Yeah, and then
amazing.
my second, based on the country. The first one will be Malaysia, of course. The second one is Italy for this moment of time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is quite surprising. That's really good. So how did you equip yourself with the skills to start a YouTube channel? Because do you already have knowledge about YouTube, or did you just learn as you go?
No, I started from scratch actually. It's just that I'm quite lucky to have my husband who has the production experience before. So earlier on, I was actually assisted by my husband to do the editing.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
but as time passed by, he got angry with me because I kept on telling him to edit my video.
Yeah.
So I started to learn from him a lot, and now I become well versed, and I can handle that all by myself.
You see, that's it. Yeah. That's the way, Emily. That's the way. Inspirational. So you see, for those of you who want to start your own YouTube channel, educational YouTube channel, definitely check what Emily has to say. So we're on Facebook Live at TRAXXfm Official. You can definitely join us there. We'll be taking a short break. Be back right after this.
Gear up for adventure. Discover the world's tallest tropical tree in Tawau. 90.5 TRAXXfm.
Do you want to know more about women empowerment?
Good morning. Welcome to this week's edition of
Hey,
W
how's
Talk.
it going? This is Trax Momentum with me, Diana, on the Friday edition.
Good morning and welcome to W Talk. Right, Women Talk.
Welcome back to W Talk. It's calling you in the studios of TRAXXfm.
Tune in to W Talk every Fridays from 11:15 to 11:45 a.m. only on TRAXXfm.
You got it locked on the best radio station.
TRAXXfm.
11:43 a.m. on the clock right now, and we're talking to Emily, who's our special guest in the studio today on W Talk. We're talking about the Anugerah that she recently received, the National Level Teacher Icon Award 2022. And looking at some of you on Facebook already, we've got Uven saying hi to you, and Patricia saying hi as well. Yeah, and this one, special guest teacher Emily, it's great to be there. And we've
Thank
got
you.
Saif Faris, maybe you know, says, Assalamualaikum, teacher Emily. During my school days, English is my hate subject. To make worse, my English teacher, he is Eurasian, and my Form 3 teacher, so he didn't understand. And this one comes from Lim. Madam Emily, can you say again the app you use with YouTube? Could you elaborate how you use that app?
The app that I'm using for my YouTube, actually, I for my graphic, I would use the Canva applications. Yeah,
right.
Canva
so,
apps.
Canva apps. There we go.
Canva apps.
And this one, Zain Ibrahim says, Emily is the new breed of educators we need in our education system.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, there we go. And it says, one thing I know, they need support from them to excel as educators. And there we go. Carol says, good morning, Emily.
Good morning, Carol.
Wow, there we go. Thank you so much for leaving your comments on Facebook. You can still do so. But anyway, coming back to our interview, what was the transformation you did in your school before and after you created your YouTube channel? So what did you do differently?
Okay, my school is actually a semi-rural school. Yeah, so their English proficiency is not that good. But since I started with the YouTube channel, I started to communicate with my pupils, and they start to improve in the way I would say, in terms of their confidence. They still try hard.
Right.
Yeah. And when I start making video, and I also come up with their videos, short videos for my pupils, and they were really interested to be part of the group.
So they want to involve them.
Yes,
That's really cool. Are they excited whenever you say, hey, come join the YouTube channel? Are they excited?
Yeah, but sometimes they're a bit shy to tell me. But I know the way they look at me, I know that I can see their face to say that, pick me, teacher, pick me.
that's nice. That's exactly the thing you want. But yeah, so how can teachers improve their teaching approach and skills to help students achieve better results in their major examination? So all you teachers tuning in right now, this is what Emily has to say. So how can teachers improve their teaching approach?
For me, I would say teacher would have to have good relationship with the people, with the students.
Okay.
Yeah, that is very important because to make your staff approachable, friendly, to make them feel more comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah, and at the same time, the teachers also have to adapt because now we are facing the endemic session. That we will have to try to adapt ourselves with the new environment, and we have to learn to develop a few new skills.
Okay. For example, like what?
Yeah, like we have, like I said earlier, they have to be selective on type of platforms or applications that they want to use to suit the students' interests.
Okay, that's pretty cool. So what's your advice for those seeking the teaching profession as a career? Because I know, like one of our viewers just said, we need more educators like you, Emily, in the system, right? So what's your advice for those who wants to take teaching as a profession?
Okay, I would say to all of them, welcome to the profession. Yeah, as like what my grandmother told me, it is a very noble profession. Yeah, so even though like me, I did not want to enroll in the profession earlier, but I start to love it as I go along. I sail through it. I fall in love with the profession.
Right.
But my advice is that if you want to be a good teacher, you do not you're not supposed to stop learning. You have to keep on learning.
Yes.
Even though you are teaching. Yes.
Wow, amazing. I think even as a human being, you need to keep learning. There's always something new to learn, right? Okay, so the question is obviously not in here, but I want to know, what is the biggest quality you have learned after being a teacher?
The biggest quality?
Yeah, because for me, it's definitely patience. I am very, very impatient. So every time I have 10-year-olds coming to me and, I'm like, oh, I haven't had my coffee. Wait, hold on. But I feel like, because I have been a part-time teacher for like 3 years, I definitely feel like the quality which is being patient is the quality that I have learned. So what about you?
Oh, I think it's totally different from me because why? I would not feel annoyed with the noise in the classroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would always encourage students to become noisy during my class. But the noisy must be something which is really meaningful to me, meaning that they are talking about something related to the lesson that I'm teaching. Yeah,
exactly.
But the way you said it out, you have to be real interesting in front of their eyes.
Yeah, exactly. So what's the quality that you have learned?
The quality
as
that
a teacher, as a teacher.
Yeah, as a teacher.
Because mine is patience, definitely.
Yeah. For me, patience as well. Because in terms of work that they send to you, and in terms of the mark, looking at the mark, the grades, sometimes they are really attentive in class. They send the work to the teachers at all time. But when it comes to result, no.
So how do you deal with that?
Yeah, it taught me about patience as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're boasting to others, telling that, you are doing very well in class, your students are doing well in class, and yet when it comes to the result, oh no. So it taught me about patience as well. Yeah, and the way how you should do in order to overcome this problem. Yeah.
All right, there we go. Patience is a virtue.
Right.
So there we go. Congratulations once again, Emily, on receiving the award, the National Level Teacher Icon Award, also known as the Anugerah Ikon peringkat Kebangsaan Guru Pendidikan Maya. I have definitely learned a lot from you today, and I'm going to implement some of your tips in my classroom, definitely.
All the best to you.
All right, thank you for your time, Emily. Bye.
Bye.
Fancy a fresh cup of tea and scones?
Then head on to Cameron Highlands.
TRAXXfm 101.1.
Be inspired, informed, and up to date. Tune in to TRAXX Momentum interview feature of the day at 11:15 a.m. Join us as we speak to our panel of guests on various topics. Health on TRAXX on Monday. Tuesday, Spectrum. Wednesday, What Matters? Face to face with our guest on Thursdays. And on Friday, tune in to W Talk. TRAXX Momentum, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. only on TRAXXfm.